sports, computers. Flip it around, computer, sports, esports. Sometime after the French Revolution, we got video games, and sometime after that, we got Atari, and sometime after that, we got tired of this bit. In the 1980s, Atari held a big fuck-off Space Invaders championship with tens of thousands of people showing up. Saying it like that sounds more impressive than like just 10,000. And it was all for high scores, so you'd play, and then after your turn, you'd watch little Jimmy fuck up your score for an hour and a half. And Space Invaders wasn't the only sport, because we got our first ever E-athlete, Billy Mitchell, who is the greatest gamer of all time, and not a terrible person whatsoever. Like, he is so cool, guys. The 90s. This was the big boy game competition hours. We got Nintendo World Championships. That was literally so big and so crazy, it traveled the entire world. It made gamers play little bits of Mario, Rad Racer, and Tetris to prove who was the ultimate gamer. And even later had a competition for the Super Nintendo called Nintendo Power Fest. And not to toot my own horn, but there's a little known fact that I won both NWC and Nintendo Power Fest 94. That's a real fact, look it up. But then the all-encroaching passage of time happened and we got Street Fighter 2. And now it wasn't high score based, no more taking turns, handoff bullshit. Now you can fuck someone up in real time, PvP, or player versus player for the layman. Meaning it was more insane than ever. We had a real competition, real drama, real action, and real fucking sweaty gamers. Like, oh my god, people are fucking crazy at this game. But without Street Fighter, we wouldn't have modern esports at all. Nonetheless, like half the competitive games we have today. But of course, like all good history videos, we can't go without talking about Doom, at least in some capacity. Doom made multiplayer shooter deathmatches. But then, a little game, also made by the guys behind Doom, was Quake, which perfected it. And then Quake had this big tournament, and the final 16 battled, and you could literally watch the match live from home on your computer in-game. It was fucking crazy, like you had to be there. Then the early 2000s had some crazy competitive games like Counter-Strike and the entirety of Halo. And because this was the time consoles caught up with internet capabilities, we got way more people in esports, meaning we could start doing way more crazier shit. Halo also had a ton to do with the current state of esports. MLG put out seasons that felt like real sports. We had sponsored teams, favorite players, and everything. I don't even like sports, but I'm sure this is what people feel like watching the fucking Super Bowl or some shit. And then in the late 2000s, the popularity shot up super quick. Like the prize pool for the first Dota tournament was 1.5 million. This year, 40 million. Like fuck the stock market. I'm gonna get into Dota if I want to make money. Yeah, anyway, bye.